So in the previous talk, we understood that the self-conscious finding is yoga. The great master Aurobindo says, self-conscious finding is yoga. Or we can say, yoga is a self-discovery. What is that self? That self is beyond body, mind, intellect, ego, our wrong notions. It can easily be understood by one explanation given in the Upanishad. Who am I? So Upanishad says there are three levels: the Mukhyatma, the Mithyatma, and Gaunatma. So when I say I am son, father, daughter, honey, it means spouse, businessman, all these labels means I become son, I become father, I become. That becoming is not me. I became. So that is known as Gaunatma. So think of it. When you say, I became father, now check where is the father in the whole body. There is no father, there is no mother, there is no. All these are labels. And we get carried away by these labels and we enter into stress and suffering. So, does that mean that I stop being working as a or living as a father? No. These are the rules that we need to play. When we were born, we were baby to everyone. As we grow older, we become husband and a wife to someone. Then we become father, grandfather, employer, engineer, etc., etc. So see the process. The roles are changing constantly. So these are simply the roles. The Karma Yoga means we should perform our duty towards every role. We'll understand in future. They are known as Nitya Karma and Naimitya Karma. So when we perform the role, we don't identify with these labels. So it is known as secondary self. Mithyatma and Gaunatma. But how come I become father unless I identify with myself, with the body? If I am the body, that is the first step, then that body relates to other human being. That makes me father, mother, son, daughter. So that is the Mithyatma, the greatest ignorance. Our master says identification with the body. Body belongs to me is okay, but I am the body is a misery. And because I am the body, then the journey of building our ego starts. We identify ourselves with the body is known as Mithyatma, the false self. And behind that body and the mind and the intellect and the thought pattern and the ego, is the state of pure consciousness, our real nature or real self or Mukhyatma. What is the meaning of, when we say yoga aims at realizing pure consciousness as real self? And we already understand that the meditation is the highest practice. So, what is the highest state of meditation? When that mind, like a drop of water, merges into an ocean of consciousness. So, just think of it, that drop of water drops into an ocean. Does that drop of water has any identity? No, not as a drop of water. Yes, as a ocean of consciousness. So the highest state of meditation means the mind is a drop of water, drops into the ocean of consciousness. So what happens to the mind? No mind. No mind, nothingness. Nothingness, emptiness. That reveals our true nature. That is what is the goal of yoga. Yoga aims at realizing pure consciousness, which is nothing but real self, and that is nothing but Satchidananda. So we have understood the Sutra 1 based on the teachings of our great masters and the commentaries by Vyasa and Vachaspati Mishra.